The diagram below shows two circles. The ratio of the radius of the smaller circle to that of the larger circle is 2 to 5. Right, in the sentence, it mentions smaller circle first. So the first number there in the ratio, that represents smaller circle. And in the sentence, it then mentions larger circle. So the second number, the 5, represents the larger circle. So that's the ratio. 2 to the ratio of 5 is a ratio of the radius of the smaller circle to the larger circle. Now radius is obviously linear, right? A radius is a line. It's not area, it's not volume, it's just a line, it's linear. And that's being represented by 2 to the ratio of 5. Remember, that one's a small, that's the larger one, and that's linear. But here, if you look at the question, without using a calculator, non-calculator, find the shaded percentage of the larger circle. Now, shaded, when it means shaded, it's talking about area, right? So when you shade something, it's talking about area. So when we're dealing with area, we need to square these numbers, the linear numbers. So 2 squared is 4, 5 squared is 25. So what does that mean? That ratio 4 to the ratio 25 represents the area of the smaller circle to that of the larger circle, right? We're talking about area. So how do we convert that into percentages? Well, it's 4 out of 25, isn't it? 4 representing the smaller circle, area of the smaller circle. 25 representing the larger circle. So 4/25 of this larger circle is occupied by the shaded circle. Only 4/25, right? Nowhere near a half. And we want to convert this into a percentage. So times by 100. Right, that's one way of doing it. But since this is non-calculated, there's another way of going about it. If you want to convert this into a percentage, it needs to be out of 100. Because percentage means out of 100. So what do I do to the 25? Look at the denominator. What do I do to the 25 to make it into 100? Obviously, I need to times by 4. Whatever you do to the bottom, do to the top. 4 times 4, 16. That's 16 out of 100. So 16 out of 100, 16 hundredths, is actually 16%. 16% of the big circle is actually shaded by this small circle, right? Not 50%. If it was 50%, half of it would be shaded then, wouldn't it? Right? Only, you can see only 16% is shaded. A small part of the big circle is shaded. It is 16%.